Good evening, students. In my last video, we have discussed the NCERT questions of people as resource. Maybe 2 or 3 NCERT questions which I have not discussed, where answer I have already given, and about that answer I have explained in my videos, whatever chapter videos were there. Still then, if you are having doubt, you can ask me. So today I would like to discuss the third chapter, that is poverty as challenge. Fine. In poverty as challenge, when we are talking about the poverty means why poverty is a challenge. Poverty is a challenge means it creates the obstacles on the way of our economic development. That's why it is a challenge for us to remove that poverty. When the word poverty is coming, obviously the word poor is also coming in our mind. So let's first discuss who is really poor, who is considered as poor in our country. Okay. Here we will be discussing about the 3 situations. In the first situation, suppose one person is there whose monthly income is only 1,000 and his monthly expenses at home is 500. But he needs to incur, if he want to send his child to school, then his child's school fee is 800 per month. So he cannot able to send his child to the school, because out of 1,000, when he is spending 500 in his domestic expenses, only 500 is left, but he needs 800. That means 300 more he required, which he cannot able to manage. That's why he cannot able to send his child to the school. Now come to the second situation. It is another person who is a government employee and he is earning 30,000 per month. His family expenditure here is 20,000. But he wanted to take a car, and the car EMI is 15,000 per month. Here also he cannot able to afford the car. Why? Because out of 30,000, when he is spending 20,000, then only 10,000 is left, but he required the 15,000, means 5,000 extra is required to pay the EMI, which he cannot able to pay, hence he is not able to purchase the car. In third situation, there is a businessman and whose monthly income is 3 lakhs. Monthly income is 3 lakhs and his monthly it is the income, and his monthly expenditure is 2 lakhs. He wanted to purchase a bungalow, and the bungalow EMI is EMI is 1.5 lakhs per month. Fine. Now, out of 3 lakh he is earning, 2 lakhs is expenses, only 1 lakh is there, but he need 1.5 lakhs. That means 50,000. The 0.5 lakhs means 50,000 more he required to purchase the bungalow as a monthly EMI. As he cannot able to manage 50,000 more, so he cannot able to afford the bungalow. So in first situation, the person cannot afford to send his child to the school. Second situation, a person cannot able to afford a car. In third situation, a person cannot able to afford a bungalow. Now, in all the 3 situations, can you say me who will be considered as poor? Neither the second one nor the third one is considered as poor, because for our country context, having a car or having a bungalow is a matter of luxury, but having educations is matter of necessary. If we won't able to give the elementary educations to the child, that means we are lacking our basic necessities. So in the first situation, the person is said to be poor. The second and third situations, persons are not considered as poor. Fine. Then what is poverty? Poverty is a situation. Poor is a person, but poverty is a situation. Poverty is a situation when many people are unable to meet the basic necessities like minimum food, clothes, shelter, minimum education, sanitation, health care, pure drinking water. Due to lack of income. So when people, poverty is a situation. Poverty is what? It is a situation when many people in the country are unable to meet the basic necessities of life, like minimum food, clothes, shelter, education, sanitation, health care, pure drinking water, due to lack of income. That is called poverty. So in our country, if we will see the 2010 and 11 data, we will see that in our country, every out of four person, every fourth person is poor. Means this person is unable to, out of four, if in our country 4 persons are there, then fourth person is 3 persons is above poverty line, but this person is remaining below poverty line. I mean, this fourth person is considered as poor. That means minimum 25% of the population are remaining below the poverty line according to the 2010 and 11 data. Recently, the data shows that the poverty has decreased to 22%, but after this COVID situations, if you'll see, till now the recent data we have not got after the COVID, but I hope that after COVID, if you'll find out, because you know that after COVID many people are going to be unemployed, and due to that they cannot able to afford the minimum basic necessities of the life, so many people will come under the poverty line. So percentage of poor in our country will increase if you'll get the new data. Fine. Anyway, this poverty we can discuss under 2 examples. In your book 2 examples are given. One is urban case, another is rural case. In urban case, that is given, one person's name is Ram Saran, in Jharkhand only. He is working in a flour mill. Flour mill means atta chakki. Jahan, if he is regularly getting the work in that flour mill, then monthly he can able to earn 1500 rupees. Okay, and he, in his family, his wife and 4 children are there. The elder children is 12 years old and the younger one is 6 months. Okay, that means 6 members are there in the family. If Ram Saran regularly getting work, he can manage 1500. His wife is also going to for the work as a housemaid, means maid servant. She is working in others' family and she is hardly able to manage 800 rupees. And his elder son, he is only 12 years old. Still then he is also working in the school going age. He is not going to the school. Rather he is working in a grocery shop or the dhaba, something like that. In your book it is given. And he is also able to manage 300 rupees. Fine. As a result, what you are saying, the total monthly income they can manage if regular work is there, then 1500 plus 800 plus 300, that is almost 2600 they can able to manage. Okay. Out of that minimum income, they are only able to manage the 2 bare meals in a day. सुबह का नाश्ता नहीं कि रात का नाश्ता भी, शाम का नाश्ता भी नहीं, खाली 2 टाइम का खाना वो लोग, खाली दाल और चावल 2 टाइम का खाना वो लोग मैनेज कर पाते हैं. क्योंकि रामचरण के पापा भी 6 मेंबर को छोड़ के, रामचरण के पापा जो हजारीबाग में रहते हैं, उनको भी बीच बीच में रामचरण को पैसा भेजना पड़ता है फॉर हिज मेडिसिन्स. ओके, नाउ यू हैव सीन that for them sending the school to the child, or they are only having 2 pair of the clothes also, everybody, and new clothes the neighbor they are purchasing. Second, neither in any festivals nor in if the clothes which they are using, when it has become unwearable, then they are going for hardly they are going to purchase a new one. They are never use the footwear means chappal in their feet, they are never use. Neither they are for them hair in the oil, bathing soap, footwear in the foot, or sending children to the school. All these are the matter of luxury for them. They never imagine. Okay. Second thing is Lakha Singh. Lakha Singh is remaining in Meerut, in a rural area. It is the rural poverty. He is a landless farmer. In his family, there is 8 members. He, his wife, and then 5 children and 1 old mother. Once upon a time, he was having the father also, Lakha Singh, who was suffering from the TB, and due to the lack of medicines and proper food, he passed away 2 years ago. Lakha Singh is not having his own land. He is working in others field. Sometimes he is working doing the like for cutting the cereals, pulses, that is doing at the time of the harvesting, or for the spreading the weeds, or different type of the odd jobs he is doing. And when he is regularly getting the work, then per day he can able to manage 50 rupees. Sometimes the owner of the Lakha Singh is not also paying him 50 rupees. Rather, he is paying him in terms of the kind, like dal or chawal. In terms of the kind he is paying, not in terms of the cash. Okay. His wife also managing to do the work. He is chopping the fodder for the cattles. Okay, means गाय के लिए या भैंस के लिए चॉपिंग करती है दूसरे के घर में फॉडर जो होता है ना, घास को छोटे छोटे टुकड़े में काट के, स्ट्रॉ को काट के गाय को खिलाती है. ठीक है. तो Lakha Singh is also unable to send his children to the school. At the age of when he was 10 years old, he started working. Same happened with his children. As Lakha Singh is having less income, he cannot able to afford his children to send to the school. Lakha Singh mother is also suffering from the same disease, that is TB, like his father was suffering, and she is waiting when the God's call will come from her, because she is also not getting the proper medicines and proper food. Okay, and when the child are falling ill also, Lakha Singh unable to send those, means his children, to the doctors. So totally at the situations of the helplessness they are staying. For them also, having oil in the hair, or having the footwear, or having the bathing soaps, all these are matter of luxury for them. They are also able to hardly manage 2 meals per day. Sometimes that also they are not getting. They are remaining in a juggi, kacha house, that is outskirt of the village. So this is the situations. That out of that, what you can analyze from both the situations. Both the situations, we find that the poverty is the situations of the helplessness. It is the situation when you find there are many illiteracy, there is unemployment because people are not getting the regular income. You are also finding that the poor people are their child labor, means their children are also working, because in our country below 14 years old, when the children are working, they are called child labor. You will find the child labor, and also you will find they are having the lack of basic facilities of the life, means minimum food, clothes, shelter, sanitations, and they are unable to maintain the health care, means they are unable to send their children to the doctor. So poverty is totally a situations of helplessness. In your book, if you will find that it is given that poverty means the hunger, lack of shelter. It is a situations where the parents are not able to send their children to the school. It is a situations when children are sick and people cannot able to able to afford the treatment. People also means the lack of clean water. They are also having lack of sanitation facilities. They are having lack of regular job. They are also unable to maintain the decent level of life. That means it's the situations of only helplessness. ओके भगवान के भरोसे बच्चों को छोड़ दो जब बच्चे बीमार पड़े. क्यों? क्योंकि उनके पास पैसा नहीं है कि बच्चे को ट्रीटमेंट करने ले जाए. बच्चे को पढ़ाने के लिए उनके पास पैसा नहीं होता है. बच्चे को प्योर ड्रिंकिंग वाटर प्रोवाइड नहीं कर पाते हैं. 2 टाइम के मील हार्डली दे कैन एबल टू मैनेज. बच्चे के सर पे तेल नहीं होते हैं. उनके पैर पे चप्पल नहीं होती है. 2 पैर कपड़ा छोड़ के जब तक कपड़ा फट ना जाए तब तक नया कपड़ा वो लोग खरीद नहीं पाते हैं. सो दिस टोटली सिचुएशंस ऑफ द helplessness. ठीक है. In wait for my next video. This is all about the poverty and 2 dimension of the poverty I have discussed through 2 story. Wait for my next video where I would like to discuss what do you mean by poverty from the views of social scientists. Fine. This is all about today. Good night.